God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My child, quiet your heart now and listen carefully to the voice that calls you from above. This is not just any voice, it is the voice of your Father who formed you with everlasting love and knows every detail about you, even those you yourself do not understand. I have seen your silent struggles, your thoughts that scream when everything around you is silent. I have perceived the weight you carry on your shoulders, the uncertainties that rob your sleep, and the fears you try to hide. Are you seeking a deep spiritual transformation in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week while blessings are poured out upon you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. But today, I have come to remind you that you are not alone. Even when you thought you were forgotten, I was there, secretly sustaining you. Remember my word, though a mother may forget the child she nurses, I will not forget you. Isaiah chapter 49 verse 15. Yes, my son, you are unforgettable to me. I am working in areas of your life that you cannot yet see, but soon the fruits will bloom like a sudden spring in the winter of your soul. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not retreat, for I am your rear guard. Do not give up now, for your days of pain are being transformed into testimony. Trust in me even when everything seems dark, for I am the light that never goes out. This is the time to begin again, not with your strength, but with my presence guiding you. Walk hand in hand with me, and you will see that all things will work together for your good. I love you with everlasting love. Comment, I believe God is changing my direction. My son, you are about to cross one of the most decisive moments of your life. Even if your eyes see a valley of uncertainty, your feet are already standing on the edge of the promise. There is an invisible line between what was and what is to come, and I tell you, do not rush. Every step holds eternal value. The pain you carry now is not without purpose. Heaven works with precision, and nothing in your journey has been wasted. Remember, every tear sown will be a harvest of joy. You are not trapped in empty repetitions but being shaped for something eternal. I am the potter, and you are the clay. Trust my hands even if you do not understand the final shape. Walk with courage, with faith, with obedience. The door in front of you is not just a passage, it is a consecration. You are my chosen one. Nothing is by chance, not even your arrival at this message. It was my hand that led you here. This is a divinely orchestrated moment between heaven and your soul. Perhaps you think you arrived here by chance, out of curiosity, or even out of weariness, but I drew you here. You cried out in silence, and I heard you. Your hidden prayers, your muffled cries into the pillow, were not left unanswered. You are on sacred ground, where I reveal myself with precise intentions. Listen, what is to come will require your attention and your surrender, because your transformation begins right now. It is the time of answers, of healing, of direction. To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. What was once confusion will become clarity. What was once heaviness will become lightness. Heaven is moving in your favor. Comment, I am attentive to your voice, Lord, for I know that every word from you holds destiny for me. You have reached the end of a cycle and are at the doorstep of a new season. What once seemed distant now approaches with force. The windows of heaven are about to open over you, and what you cried for in secret will be revealed publicly. Your obedience in the small steps has activated miracles greater than you can imagine. Listen with your heart, the spiritual realm is already in motion. Doors are being unlocked, hearts are being inclined in your favor, and paths are being prepared by me. You are not forgotten, you are constantly remembered by me. And it shall come to pass, if you diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God, that all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 2. Do not be surprised by the sudden changes, it is I making room for the new. I need you to understand, the place where you are is not the end of the road. You were not created to repeat cycles of pain or to dwell in discouragement. You are a child of the Most High God, and your journey has a glorious destination. You have already learned what you needed to learn in this place. Now, your soul longs for expansion. The shelter where I hid you has become too small. Yes, I hid you, for love, I protected you, healed you, strengthened you. But now, it is time to emerge. You have grown. The place that once was sufficient now limits you. The time has come to enlarge your tent pegs, to rise with strengthened wings. You will no longer be contained by fear or human expectations. I myself will go before you. Did you know there's an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-rooted beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It made a huge impact on my life, and we'd love to invite you to experience this special practice. When we trust that God wants to move in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's so important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you'd like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can help in your journey as well. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that truly make a difference. We are deeply grateful for your trust and support. Not everyone will walk with you in this new season. And that, too, is part of my plan. Some people have already fulfilled their role in your story. Honor them, bless them, but do not hold on to them. There are connections that were important but are now memories. And that's okay. Letting go is also a form of loving yourself. And obeying me, even when it hurts, is a sign of maturity. You were not created to fit into tight spaces. Your spirit was made to soar to greater heights. What I have prepared for you is expansion. It is alignment with your eternal calling. And this new season does not accept unnecessary baggage. Choose to walk lightly. Trust me, every loss is actually a repositioning. I lead you out of love. Comment, I release the old to embrace God's new. The restlessness in your soul is a divine signal. You are in transition. The place where you are no longer holds what I've placed within you. And I know this can be scary, because it's easier to stay in what's familiar than to trust the unseen. But I am the God who guides you with precision. I never launch my children into the unknown without clear direction. The peace you feel when making choices aligned with me will be your greatest sign. You do not need to justify your decisions when your soul rests in me. Your lightness will be the testimony that you're on the right path. I am removing weights that were never yours and revealing a path where obedience brings rest. Comment, your peace guides me, Lord, and it is enough for me to keep going. My child, understand this once and for all. You are not running away, you are responding to my call. You are not giving up, you are obeying. The time has come to write a new chapter, and it begins now. You will lack nothing. Not strength, not courage, not provision. The place where you were has served its purpose. There, I formed you, healed your wounds, and revealed what is essential. But what I have ahead for you is greater, broader, and more glorious. Leave what has become a prison. Let go of what was temporary. You are authorized to blossom. You are released to move forward. You are empowered to live what I prepared for you before the foundation of the world. Yes, this is your time. Take a deep breath. Step forward with confidence. God's new season is calling you. My beloved child, why have you built walls where I only wish to pitch a tent for a season? Why have you made your dwelling in a land that has already dried up, where my cloud has already moved on? You have clung to a comfort that, though it seems safe, has kept you trapped in an invisible cell. Every time you try to move forward, something pulls you back. I see it. It is fear. It is attachment. It is that voice that sabotages you with doubts. What if it doesn't work? What if it gets worse? But today, with my love, I ask you another question. What if it gets better? What if this is the new beginning you have always silently longed for? I did not shape you to live limited. I did not create you to survive inside emotional prisons. I molded you to fly, to grow, to advance. And even though these chains are not visible to human eyes, I see them. They were forged by trauma, by rejection, by words that wounded your identity, by lies the enemy planted and that, without realizing it, you watered over time. Today, with my voice, I break these chains. Comment, I believe God is breaking my inner chains. There is no true progress when the heart is bound to the past. You cannot build something new if the old rubble still remains in the foundation. I am the one who opens paths where there is no road, but I need you to let go of the weight you are carrying. Do you remember Lot's wife? I took her out of Sodom, but Sodom was still inside her. It was attachment that kept her from seeing my promise fulfilled. Likewise, my child, do not allow attachment to what was to paralyze you from what will be. This place where you are has already fulfilled the role I allowed. It taught you, shaped you, matured you. But now it is time to leave. It does not matter if you do not yet know exactly where you are going. What matters is that you know with whom you go. And you go with me. So listen, you are not weak, you are not incapable. You are my child. And because you are mine, I myself, with my word, break today every chain that still holds you to old pain, to limiting beliefs, to lies accepted as truths. Every chain broken by my presence today gives way to a new anointing, a strength you did not have before, a restored vision. It is not with your feet that you leave an invisible prison. It is with your mind. That is why I am touching your way of thinking, your way of seeing yourself, your way of seeing me. The freedom I give you begins inside because that is where the enemy planted his lies. Many think liberation is outside, changing city, house, work, or environment. But I tell you, it is useless to change place if the heart remains the same. What I want to transform first is your inside. I want to heal your soul. I want to heal the wounded child who still cries silently when everyone else sees you smiling. You have carried a burden that is not yours. You have worn masks that no longer fit you. But I see your internal battles. I see your tears not yet shed. I see your prayers choked by fear of showing weakness. My child, the time has come for you to truly let me in. Comment, Lord, enter my inner being and make your home. Yes, let me touch the places you have hidden even from yourself. Not to expose you, but to heal you. Not to judge you, but to restore you. There are wounds that have never healed because they were never exposed to my light. And I am the light that heals, that transforms, that gives life where all seemed dead. Remember, I did not come to shame you. I came to heal you. There are memories you have hidden so well that you even forgot they were there. But today I bring them to the surface, not to hurt you again, but to wash them with my love and uproot the pain. Do you feel this movement inside you? It is the sign that I am touching deep layers, areas of your soul that have been dormant for so long. What you feel now is my touch, heaven invading your inner being. Do not be afraid. I am only preparing your soul for the new destiny I have for you. Because I cannot place you in a new place while you still carry the old inside. Comment, Lord, I allow you to touch where no one else has. My plan for you is greater than your traumas. My calling is stronger than your guilt. I know there is inside you a silent fear of being happy. Many, without realizing it, are afraid of blessing. Afraid to smile and be disappointed again. Afraid to start over and fail. Afraid to love and be hurt. But today I come to free you from that fear too. You will no longer live with a shrunken heart. You will no longer carry guilt as if it were your inheritance. You will no longer compare yourself to others as if you were less. You will no longer sabotage yourself as before. Because today, my child, I am rewriting your story. Today, truth defeats lies. The truth is this: you are loved, desired, chosen. You are valuable. And yes, you deserve to be happy. Because it is not about what you have done. It is about what I have done for you. I have already paid the price. I have already won the freedom that you now begin to live. You just have to believe. You just have to let me do it. Real transformation, the one that changes destinies, begins when you give me access to the deepest place in your being. I do not settle for memorized prayers, nor praises sung with lips while the heart remains closed. I want your truth. I want your essence. I want you to let me see your tears, your questions, your pain. Even if they are confused, even if they come mixed with fear, anger, or weariness. I am your Father. And I will never tire of listening to your heart. I am not here out of obligation. I am here out of love. I am here because I chose to love you even before you knew who I was. Even before you spoke my name. And now that your soul is more awake, now that you understand that the new does not depend on what is around you, but on what is inside you, I want you to know, I go with you. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what I am about to do. Because what I am starting today in you is greater than your scars. Greater than your falls. Greater than your past. It is eternal. And it begins now. Comment, I receive this transformation that begins within me. My beloved child, there is nothing you can say or do that will separate me from you. My voice is eternal and unbreakable. I call you to open your heart without fear, for it is there that I desire to dwell. When you speak with me, your soul is purified. When you shed your tears, I lift you up. When you fully trust, I rebuild you, stone by stone, until you are strong, whole, and ready for what I have prepared. I do not do half-hearted work in you. When I begin, I go all the way, transforming every corner of your being, because what I create is not temporary, it is eternal. Know, my child, that everything I have prepared is greater than your eyes can see now, but this journey begins from the inside out. Your place is already ready, but before you take it, you must be willing, open, and available. This willingness is the true gateway to change, to the new, to the abundant life I desire to give you. The change happening in you is subtle and deep, often invisible to those who only see the surface, but I work in the hidden, in the intimacy of your heart. I have begun to uproot the seeds of fear, doubt, and wounds that have held you back. Your steps no longer walk in emptiness, for the place I created for you is ready to receive you. This place is not only a physical space, but a spiritual environment, a sacred territory where purpose blossoms and hope is reborn. As it is written in Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19, "Behold, I am doing a new thing, now it springs forth, do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Child, this is what is happening within you. A new path has been opened in your heart. Do not let old habits or sabotaging thoughts prevent you from entering. True transformation requires that you become the right person for the right work. Those ready for the blessing, for the calling, must also be ready to commit to inner change. I know you have carried pain, silence, and weariness, and you may have wondered if it was all in vain. But, child, no. Every difficult phase was necessary to shape who you are today and to prepare the ground where you will plant your dreams. Remember the words of Romans chapter 8 verse 28, which say, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Everything I allowed in your life has a divine purpose, to mold you, strengthen you, and align you with yourself and with me, your Father. You are not late, you have arrived at the perfect time. It is the time when you begin to see yourself through the eyes of the love I have for you. And when that happens, progress is inevitable. The first step is to believe that your place of peace, growth, and fulfillment is ready, and that you are the person prepared to occupy that place. Now, child, imagine a home where the air is light and your heart can breathe deeply, free from the weight of the past. That home is what I am building inside you, a house of faith, trust, and renewed strength. No longer will you carry the burden of sadness like an old heavy piece of furniture, but you will find there the joy and hope I dreamed for you. The peace I give is not like the peace the world offers, which depends on circumstances, but a peace that remains even in the storm, a peace that is my very presence in you. In John chapter 14 verse 27 it is written, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." Allow this peace to dwell in your heart, replacing anguish, oppression, and isolation. I am your refuge, your safe harbor, and I want you to live fully in this peace. Remember, child, your journey may have battles, but your heart will remain firm because I am with you. The suffering that tried to stay with you has been removed because I am the God of restoration and abundant life. I invite you to say with me, "My home is now peace. God is my peace." We were not born to live in eternal suffering or pain. Though suffering has visited us, it cannot stay. I remove it forever. Your steps now walk toward a new direction, a direction of light, hope, and joy. This is the moment of true transformation, deep rebuilding, and the blossoming of your purpose. What I have for you is greater than anything you have ever imagined. Trust, for I have never abandoned you and never will. Finally, child, as you prepare to occupy this new place, Remember that I am your Father who loves you with unconditional love, who sees every tear and understands every sigh. I work even when you think I am silent. While you slept, I made paths for you. While you cried, I strengthened your spirit. The patience of this process is a proof of my love and wisdom. Do not fear what is coming, for all is under my control. Walk with faith, courage, and confidence, knowing that the place I prepared for you is safe, full of hope, and filled with my presence. I am the God of the impossible, and with you I will do great things. I love you forever. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.